A little bit of cabbage juice. It's just what it's gonna be. So I decided to come back here and look at this again. Hmm. I don't know why I feel like this fake this Queen of Cups or fake Queen of Cups. This is just like, you know what? This make me think of like, I don't, Opius, Opex, like somebody that has a wide view. This may be somebody that has already, like, is altered or AI, or they work at like a command center. Like, this could be like the right hand man of a divine masculine. Okay. Energy, whatever it is, this it's a certain group of seers or witches or something. I feel like have to do with this, that are like establishing themselves within the establishment. Okay. So it's like, what now? See, because whatever this is, I don't know. I feel like they've always been there, but I feel like what they've done now is remove the God aspect, the lineage of women, okay, that have been disregarded instead of uplifted. So it's kind of like, people can look at, well, if it's these lineage of women that were so awesome and they, birthed these men, these leaders, these kings, these presidents, or whatever like this, then why is everything so bad? But I feel like, again, there's a disregard that people are, I feel like something has happened where somebody is forcing to see the force. It's almost like not wanting to be had, like to realize how much masculine energy possibly dependent on some of these feminines' minds. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And they feel like they can just build back a better or a new one or something. See if you can hear what it might be. I think it's a chipmunk.
Mom, I hear a squeak.
You don't even have to open the door. Just go stand by it. Yeah, I've been so greedy. I think it's like comfort food season, and I just made something for the first time in a long time. I made some cabbage, but
I don't hear.
it must be already. Oh my goodness, it's probably already downstairs, down in the clothes or something. You didn't open the door. It was loud. I was like, "What in the world is that?" And I went in there. It's like, I think it's coming down that metal pipe that's outside the exhaust. Yeah. So I made some cabbage, but I put some kale in it because, my daughter was feeling a little under the weather. So I put kale in it. I put mustard greens, collard greens, and cabbage, and then some andouille sausage and some smoked sausage. And it was not that good, like at first or whatever. It had more of like the minerally taste. But today, I just can't. When I make cabbage and spaghetti, you hear it? Oh, okay. Well, he down. He just. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Just keep the door closed.
But I need to wash my clothes.
Well, go in there. See if he ain't in there.
Mom, I don't want him to bite my ankle. Mom,
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's a bird. I actually think it's a.
rabies.
Yeah, no, chipmunks don't have no rabies. Maybe a raccoon. So,
Mom,
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna capture that bird and put it in the cage.
mm-hmm. With the rest of your birds.
Yeah.
Mm. So, yeah, there's something here. I just feel like somebody. Oh, what I was about to say, I can't stop eating it. When I make tacos, when I make spaghetti, and when I make cabbage, it's a problem. It's a real problem because I be going back, going back, going back. All right, but I don't know. It's something about this King of Wands here. But I just can't figure out because I feel like, I don't know. Why I feel like this is a punishment or something like maybe somebody's supposed to end someone, or maybe somebody was supposed to not know something. I feel like, I don't know what I'm picking up on this energy, because we had this underneath here. And then this was on top of here. And I don't know why this is just making me think that, I don't know, this Hermit card, this peace be still. Okay, this could be also representing somebody that's being still in the moment, or going into hermit mode, or maybe somebody wants someone to go into hermit mode, or this may be a feminine energy that's like taking some type of resort activity. It could be a man too. That's a feminine energy within. Someone who is maybe in power right now, but I feel like it's not the proper person. I feel like it's just stupid, whatever this is. But I don't care. Like I said, sometimes it's best just to, I guess, see how things actually play out, or something like this. I just feel like there's some real sweethearts in the matter here. I feel like there's also people trying to, like, I don't know, create some kind of illusions as well, to make sure that a masculine and feminine energy don't get together. And I feel like even it could be even something like death or something like this that could be planned, or again, this is how it played out in the past. It's almost like I don't want these people to win if it's real. You know what I'm saying? It just would be a shame if it was your actual twin flame that was the one doing this. But with this Magician in reverse, being in between this person, this Knight of Pentacles rushing towards someone, this is just a to be continued until I clear this. But something told me to come back and look at this again. Maybe some magic. Somebody's lost their magic or something, or their power over a situation here. And maybe this is why this Knight of Pentacles is coming in, because this could be a feminine energy or a masculine energy. This could also be a feminine energy that's trying to use her so-called essence to... I heard, I was watching a feminine's video, and it said the woman found out she had dropped out of heaven, and she was wrath with the woman. All right, so a time and time and a half. It feels that she went to make war against the rest of her seed. So this is not just an instance that only happened one time. I don't think to one person. To me, it's these things are reoccurring cycles, and I don't know how to stop whatever. But this is the same energy, because then I had to go within and make sure that, or the last time, okay, to make sure to, again, this is when I feel like I knew for a fact that at this time the angels were in the outfield and they were on my side, right? Or other energies, ancestors or something like this, okay? Because some parts of this, I don't know. I might have to walk alone, no ancestors, no nothing, just me and source, right? But when people say that, then you know, there's a problem, especially when it comes to someone that people try to mock or ridicule or something like this. But all these other little girls can go out here and say all these things or whatever and be like, God said this, God. If God, I don't want to listen. If I got to listen to you to hear what God said, if you want to keep saying God said, God said, God said 30 times in your speech or in your video, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that kind of, that's manipulation. I just feel like, again, people are losing connections in, they're noticing things and they are coming up with excuses as to why they're not doing this or using that. I feel like it's because somebody's not being honest here. Yeah, we have communication here, okay? And then acceptance, okay? I feel like people are about to start having to accept things for how they are, just like I have and just like anybody else have. That some of this shit was just temporary. Okay? The gate is narrow, and I do think that there are some alliances that are already formed here. But most definitely, I do feel like this is a Knight of Pentacles energy rushing in. And now this person that think that they were having these 3 cups and it was such a victory, maybe in despair. And like I said, this little boy is bringing in this other cup. And this person don't even want to look. He don't even want to look at it no more. He might not even want to look at nothing to do with no cups or nothing no more for a while here, okay? But I feel like, again, this is this energy of a something about a magician in reverse. I feel like while some of these women are not, they're trying to like flip the script to make you look at the one that you, I mean, just be careful that somebody's not flipping the script to make it look like it's the one that you trusted, right? Or even, I feel like a lot of these women have been waiting for a tower moment for the Empress energy, or a collective hated energy, or despised. We'll say a despised energy. And so they're all trying to make it's like this little snake or something. I don't know. It's something that's being contrived here. So like a masculine can take off his feminine, or I feel like it's a love interest, somebody that they know, somebody shares a deep bond with. This is what this whole thing is about. It may not even been your masculine that was acting some kind of way. It could been, like I said, these people that was around them. But the masculine, if the masculine gonna want to let go to rotten apples that's on his motherfucking crown, you know what I'm saying? And he looking at you like that, then I don't know, he might be a clown. All right, so I don't know. And that's just how I'm seeing it. Because I'm just looking at now, again, I don't know how long people been doing whatever this is, but for the past 2 years, it was just like being in too deep. And now that it's backed off, I feel like Source did remove some things a little bit here, maybe even with this whirlwind here, so I can kind of center myself and focus. Because when I love people, it's like a thing for me. I just do, I don't normally expect anything in return. Well, never. And I feel like that's what separates me from a lot of the rest, okay? I just feel like this was our thing, and a lot of other people wanted to get on the team. This may even be that this masculine had a team, okay, all this time, but I've just been the outward energy because we've been separated, and there's been something strange about our occurrence. Like, again, us, possibly this person being altered or changed or swapped out of my life at some point in time, okay? So, again, I feel like a lot of people are losing their gifts or something, all right? This may be or being downgraded. Like, this could be that too, okay? Because I feel like so many people were so excited to see a main, feminine, and masculine, even if I feel like it's like somebody forced a filthiness on these people's love. It's like a true thing happened and people hated on it so much. They probably even hooked the shit up and then they start hating on it when they knew what it was, okay? And like I said, I don't want people to be feeling like it's your fault, because a lot of this stuff, people are going to make you feel some kind of way because you do 2 YouTube videos and you have 1,000 subscribers, supposedly. Even if you don't, okay? You put something out there publicly. But again, it's like they know that people have been watching and stalking and hawking, and some people are possibly getting paid to do so, period, okay? And I feel like some of these women are realized they don't have it like they had it. Maybe somebody now studied their Akashic and see what their real deep, true feelings are and how they have really been treating people. I ain't talking about the sleeper. I'm talking about the part of your brain that you have access to, that you know exactly what you're doing. Because somebody's trying to make it seem like, oh, if somebody slept with somebody and they know what they was doing, well, you have to identify what we're talking about. Are we talking about 3D shit? Like I'm standing here talking to you right now? And like if somebody knocked on my door, or did I go somewhere and go sleep with somebody like that? No. But I know that there is a force of something, a darkness that's going on, maybe in the sleep realm or in the dream realm, in dream state or something like this, okay? That people are doing something. I don't know how deep it goes, but I know that there's something here with astral energy. And some people were having a blast watching this, whether they're looking at it in the 5D, some type of mental tech, some technology or something. I know this, all right? Or some tapes or something going around or something like this. I know that this is what this is. It's like the worst thing to do is to degrade someone, I feel, on a level or something like this. And then, like, again, I feel like even certain people got to come up off of being shown or depicted some kind of way. But somebody's gonna, it's like for a female that would be searching for that type of attention or energy. Or maybe if they weren't, they just were put in that situation, right? And then it like a K-dash that was like something that exalted her, and she was already good. You know what I'm saying? And came from a you know, a wealthy family or whatever like this, but that catapulted her. All right. So I feel like, again, somebody, I just keep hearing exploited. Okay. No benefit. So it might have taken someone away from being able to move into some kind of position. And also it didn't get nobody. So it's like somebody that's very preserved or reserved and love their privacy. You know, I feel like this is what somebody was planning, because I feel like some of the shit that I'm picking up now is what people were I keep hearing somebody say, "Can you see what he was thinking?" Okay, it's like to force whoredom or force some type of sexual something on someone. But I feel like, again, there is a sexual nature to some beings on this plane. Again, it may be a cycle when people are supposed to be like getting it on. You know, it's something like this. Like, I feel like if somebody's seen it from a different point of view, because I feel like, again, now that this sacral energy, I feel, okay, maybe like the first time in my youth or whatever like this, you know, it was all like, you know, I was just like, I like to communicate. Okay, I like to communicate with boys. Sometimes I felt like one of the boys. Sometimes I dressed like a boy. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it was just like an attention from boys, and that's it. It's just the attention, and that's it. You know, and sometimes it was more. But I feel like, again, there was a definitely a King of Wands energy in my youth at some point in time, right? And I feel like, again, whatever that was, though, I don't know. I just feel like it was to cater to something more spiritual or something than I can realize. I don't know. It just keeps making me think about India Superior and the castles and stuff with all that, you know, actions of, you know, stuff going on. Okay. So I don't know. That could be also those temples can also be representing, you know, what be going on in the hood or in regular neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It could be into the night, or it could be, you know, after night, like how people would have parties and stuff like that back, you know, in the day, and then everybody knew who was flirting with each other, who liked each other, and stuff like this or whatever. I'm figuring or picturing this, what was going on, by reading the people in the room when my mom and them used to have parties. You know, it'd be like, girl, you know, Sheila was over here last night and she was talking to Jack and he was saying this and that. You know, so again, but we know that people was going to the store and getting it on and shit like this. And I keep having a dream about one of my friends, I don't know who it is, going to a liquor store. I had this dream so long ago, but I don't know why, but it seems relevant. And something happened in the car. Like with one of my cousins. It's almost like my whole livelihood is being reenacted right now, but different people are playing the parts or something like this. My youth or something. But I feel like, again, this is, I'm seeing on this road, okay? On this road, there is a apartment complex, okay, that a friend of mine used to live at and a friend of mine used to work at. There's a Pizza Hut. Yeah, because I remember taking those little Pizza Hut. It's either pizza. Yeah, no, that's a Pizza Hut. On the corner of Walgreens and then like a gas station. And I'm seeing the car right here. And I'm seeing it lit up like at nighttime. You know how like the street lights can look kind of like bright? I'm seeing the car. It's like fall or whatever. Tree branches and stuff like around. And then this car with this light in it and this masculine energy. It's like, it's something where you would never even thought of it. This would never even cross the line. Are you serious? You think you know this masculine? He care about you so much. He don't give a fuck about nobody else but you. But it's just was this instance where I seen something. It was like a cousin or a family member or a sister or something in this car having intercourse with this man, my man. You know, it was a vision or a something. Like, I don't know if I think that it happened then, or was this showing me something about a major betrayal in the future? But it just, I don't know. So this could be also this energy here of this whirlwind. Okay, this woman standing here, you know, because I told you guys, it feels like, yeah, because, okay, the sister turned back in, or the woman turned back into salt. So again, this could be also this magic in reverse, could be talking about a feminine energy that is going to turn back into salt, or maybe like that might even be a pineal gland or something, or salty, or This might even be like a pile, like lot in them, you know, when the wife looked back or something like this. Okay, a pillar of salt. I don't know, but I feel like whoever these people are, they like the fact that you're absent minded. That part of your mind that you need to function with these people or to protect yourself from other people or these people if they want to go against you or attack you has been disintegrated a long time ago. So I don't think that this has anything to do with losing the magic or the salt energy. This may have something to do with somebody losing their magic. This may be why somebody's running towards somebody because they care about somebody. But somebody else sees some type of potential in something as well now. Cause I feel like with this hermit card here, somebody is asking somebody got a red mark on their face. Maybe maybe somebody's running away from an abusive relationship or something like this. I don't know. As well, taking time to themselves. Maybe that's what they saying is taking time to themselves. But in all actuality, they might even be covering up some kind of some. They might even be wearing, because there's something about the sons of, I can't remember. I posted on Instagram. The name is kind of tricky in the Bible. Shave their crowns. Now this made me think about, again, this is people cutting off their crowned princesses or queens or kings or whatever, okay? Or just they want to be different type of kings than regular kings with the water. All right? That may not be for everybody. You know, somebody could be also manipulating you to do the same thing because this might be your chance to be in your full power and potential. And I'm not giving up, but God, listen, okay? But whoever these people, they like to be able to use people, or they know that people are being used as a conduit of something where decisions can be made without you. Like legally, I think that two people are supposed to agree on a divorce. But this is making me think where this is how behind the scenes these people have been. It may not, it might just be the whole system or the construct with these women end up feeling some kind of way. And it's hard to, because there's a extended like something in your heart, but at some point in time your mind as a leader or as a woman says no, somebody knows something here, you know, like why is somebody not being truthful about whatever this is? Like, even if it was a game, somebody could have came in and said, okay, time out, for real, okay, it was all for real, okay, we stopped, we ain't playing no more, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. So there's something else here. I feel like somebody's trying to be very passive with a feminine energies, and it may be because they want they want you to agree to something prior to showing you how to get whatever this is that's waiting for you. Like, if it's not me, then you're not gonna get it. You know. But I feel like it's also after something has been diluted or removed from your mind, which would make it almost impossible for you to move forward. There's so many places and so many things you could do to remove that yellow brick road from being lit up in front of you. It's something like that. And I feel like this is about like a game changer or a destiny changer or somebody trying to give somebody else your birthright or your destiny. You know, somebody's pulling that card. Maybe they thought you should be dead already. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they thought you should have fell in love with, maybe it's something small where you're not saying or you're not approaching this person the way that they want you to or something like this. But you're just like, man, this is starting to look like nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You already know what motherfuckers is trying to do, trying to make somebody look like. Why would you want to continue on with that? Like, it's just something so weird. All right. And like I said, maybe I'm just different. It's okay to be different and just know that you different, and like, it's okay. Maybe people never got to hear the side of the different people that's like me story. And that's why we keep building fucked up foundations, faulty foundations. I don't like usury. I don't like manipulation. I don't like so anybody that came over here with that, eventually, you know, but I feel like if they can shut me up or quiet me or not let others hear my side of the story or my voice, or make it seem like I'm nagging or make it seem like something like this, like I'm not, working through something or discovering something. This is like self-discovery to me. It's like almost like somebody wants you to run in a direction and not be able to stay there or stand your ground there or, you know, fit the bill for wherever, could you imagine if somebody is in a situation where somebody's been withholding already, like certain things, you somebody just wants somebody in a pressed, fucked up situation. But it don't matter what's going on around me. I'm still going to be feeling like this and feeling fulfilled and, you know, working on self-love and working on myself and things like this. But, you know, it's just like, I don't like the like hidden whatever it is. Like, even if this was just a favor or something that I was supposed to do for a masculine or something, I feel like there was supposed to be a connection happen between a masculine, and this would have like helped heal something or something like this. And like I said, and I feel like people played around with this. And so this could be a connection that's very important to me that I may have lost. This could be also people trying to make themselves look like the good guy and the other person look like the bad guy or something like this. I feel like it's just so silly, whatever this is. But it's also me speaking like this makes it seem as though I don't have it all together. But we're talking about a certain situation here that I feel like happened over and over again to a certain grade or so-called breed of women here. All right. It may be Queen of Cups energies, people that can see. It may be something that happens to Queen of Cups. Depending on how you keep it together, if you could be like the Queen of Cups. But I feel like somebody's trying to portray a Queen of Cups as God when they can only just be a Queen of Cups. But they can use other people's energy to get the other information that they need to seem to be godly, but they're just a Queen of Cups. Somebody else is the God energy, and they're doing whatever they can to hide this person or their potential or to downgrade their power. And I feel like this is somebody's warning someone, like I can turn you into a babbling child, a drooling person or something like this. All right? I'm hearing that song, I'm drooling over you or something like this, okay? Just like a baby drooling over you. And I feel like somebody is using witchcraft to turn people into animals or something like this. This could be people trying to change people's DNA or some shit like that. And so maybe this person is saying, hey, we got to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But we got the devil in reverse. So again, but if you don't have no devil on the earth, then who is leveling out the playing field here? All right. We got magic in reverse and the devil in reverse. So this is making me think about Saul. I think it was something about Saul or something like this. And some person that took away the gifts of all the people in the land. Right. So he can seem like the most smartest one or the most, you know, valuable person for a certain job. All right. He blocked everybody else's view or something like this. OK, so I feel like this is something like that. And I feel like what's being definitely affected is there might even be somebody trying to make it seem like somebody seemed childish or something like this, or warning that they'll take you back to a babe. OK, because I kept hearing when I was young, when I was a babe, I act like a babe. OK. Okay, something's going on upstairs. Here I come. Cause I feel like all right, hold on. No. You can't go in the bitty bowl. Oh, you can't go in the bitty bowl. Hold on. Yeah, the bitty bowl. The video. You can go in the video. Yes, ma'am. Here I come. About what part?